How you be? How you be in 2023? Welcome to the live stream. Today we are going to be talking about the subject, are you staying focused? We appreciate everybody being here. We are looking forward to a good discussion. But before we get our live stream started, you know how we do. We got to play the intro. Let's get this intro popping. Then we're going to get into this discussion. And spoiler alert, there might just be a panel discussion as well. So I suggest that you hang on tight for what we got coming. But in the meantime, and in between time, we're going to play this intro and we will be here when you get back. This is Motivation from the Weightlifting Geek, aka Joe. Welcome to my car. Welcome to the live stream. We appreciate you being here. We love for you to take the time to hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, and ring that bell so you'll know the next time that we drop content. We go live every Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday. Monday is Motivation Monday. We focus on motivation. Tuesday is Tech Tuesday. Yes, we're going to talk about technology and a little bit of motivation and how we can use the two. Third, on Wednesday, is Work on You Wednesday. We're going to talk about fitness and we're going to talk about other things that make us better people. We drop fitness videos, we drop tech videos, we drop motivation videos, as well as YouTube shorts. But let's show some love to our silver and our gold members. And then, y'all, we can get this party started. Let's go. So glad that you're here. I had to get dressed for the occasion. Had to throw on the shades real quick. We're going to have us a good conversation, y'all. Let's speak to a few people, and then we're going to get this thing started. We got BC in the building. What's going on, BC? Y'all help BC out. He's working on watch time hours, trying to get to that monetization like everybody else, so we can show him some support and some love. We got my bro Jared's Talks. Mr. Content Creator Extraordinaire is here. Good to see you, my bro. Good to see you. We got Scotty Too Hottie, MTP in the building. What's going on, fam? What's going on? Let's see everybody speaking to everybody, trying to make sure I don't miss anything here. We got Happy Mac in the building. Fam, how are y'all doing? Good to see you. Good to see you. Let's see what else we got. Jared speaking. Jared said, just because I don't go live every day, I stay focused. I feel you on that, bro. I feel you on that. We got my fam Nikki in the building, the one and only, the everyday life of an OCD-ist chick, also known as ELOC Nation. Good to see you, sis. Thank you for coming through and for hanging out with us. We appreciate you. We got one of our silver members in the building. You saw her name at the beginning of the live stream. My dearest friend, Andell Homestead, who is literally that away and not too far either. Good to see you, sis. Thank you so much for being here, my dearest friend, Andell, and for all you do for the community. Let's see. Scotty said, just out of work due to injury, but getting better. I'm glad you're getting better, bro. I'm glad you're getting better. That is for sure. We definitely want you to be able to get back to work and doing all those things that we have to do to provide for ourselves and for those that we love. Let's see. Make sure I haven't missed anybody. Let's see. Hold on. What am I seeing? Oh, Nikki said, you know it. We got my bro Bill in the building. Warm, strong adventures. Good to see you, fam. Appreciate you being here as always. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Oh no, BC, I didn't see the community post. I have to go back and check my mentions, but I will. Thank you, bro. I appreciate you. I appreciate you. Let's see. Everybody is speaking. Um, the chat jumped on me again. Oh, we got Mike and Rihanna. Mike and Rihanna's Adventures is in the building. Good to see you. Thank you for being here. Jared said shared. That is an excellent reminder. We appreciate you being here. If you don't mind, and if it would be convenient for you, we'd love for you to share this live stream out so that everyone can benefit from the information that we are going to discuss. And trust me, this is going to be a great live stream. Absolutely great. So thank you so much for sharing this out, Jared. We truly appreciate it, my bro. Truly appreciate it. Let's see. Oh, we got one of our members in the building, my buddy Yaya's Best Life and Tim. Good to see you, sis. Thank you for coming through. We truly appreciate you. Hey, we got my boy Troy in the building. Bayou Bengal Fantasy Network. Good to see you, fam. Thank you for coming through. We appreciate you. Just trying to speak to everybody. Hey, Eloc Nation. Thank you, sis. I appreciate you, Nikki. Thank you. And Jared said, it's Yaya time. It's Yaya time. Thanks so much, BC. I appreciate you, bro. I appreciate you. We all working together to get this thing. We want everybody to reach monetization. So we are working the best we can to help everyone to achieve that goal. So let me wipe my face real good so it'll last, because y'all know we in the heat. Today we are talking about the subject of, are you staying focused? Now, oh, Mike and Rihanna, thank you so much for sharing this out, fam. We appreciate that. Now, we're talking about the subject of, are you staying focused? Now, the reason, oh, I'm not sure who's running your stuff, BC. We're just all helping each other out. I wanted to have this conversation about, are you staying focused, for several reasons. First of all, focus is a lost concept among many, and it can happen from time to time. Hey, we got my boy, we got Tori's brain in the building. Good to see you, fam. Thank you for being here. By the way, Neckbone News on Monday was pure fire. Man, I'm trying to tell you, between you and Bat and the things that y'all got going, listen, y'all got to check out Neckbone News. I'm just saying. You know what I mean? I can't make you do it, but I'm just telling you that I think it would be worth your time. So we're discussing this concept of, are you staying focused? Now, we're going to talk about this from a broad standpoint for a few minutes, and then we're going to narrow down and get a little bit more specific. We got some special guests that we've invited to be a part of our panel discussion, and we're going to get to that in just a minute. But I wanted to take a few moments to kind of set the stage so you'll understand what we're talking about. Staying focused is so important in us reaching our goals. If we don't stay focused, we may lose sight of our goals altogether. Warning, Skydome, good to see you, fam. Thank you for coming through. For instance, now I know that we know this, but sometimes we don't think about it. When you go from looking at something close to you and looking at something far away, or looking at something far away and then looking at something close to you, your eyes auto focus because they have to make sure that what you are doing is in the center frame of what you're discussing. So that focus is something that we do, all of us do, whether we realize it or not. So we want to have this conversation about, are you staying focused? Because we want everyone to lock in on their goals and to work toward them so that they can be achieved. Because the focus comes in where we make those minute adjustments. I may only have 15 minutes to do something, but in those 15 minutes, can I make those 15 minutes count? Am I wasting time? I only got 15 minutes. How productive can I be in those 15 minutes? Well, I haven't called Billy Joe, Bobby Sue, around the corner, down the way, Bubba and them in 3 weeks. So let me call them. Well, who knows? That's 13 of your 15 minutes on a conversation that could have been had after your 15 minutes was over. So we're just encouraging everyone to stay focused because we all have goals that we want to achieve. But to achieve those goals, we have to stay focused. We have to keep marching towards our goal. Now, for us, one of the big goals that we have is the Hypathon. I have breaking news for you. The Hypathon has been rebranded, renamed. There will be some changes, and we are going to discuss those today because we are focused on making this Hypathon a success. So the new name of the Hypathon is actually Hype Again. So I know Tori's here. Bro, we love for you to use that link and come up. I know that we got some other people that we invited that should be on their way. So at this time, we like to invite everybody that's got the link to come on up so we can have this conversation. It's important. It's important. Now, Mike and Rihanna said that they're focused on getting their 3,000 watch hours. I know BC and several other content creators are as well. So we can help everybody to reach their goals as far as being focused. Now, and speaking about Hype Again, we are talking about this because it's something that we're focused on. It's something that we want to improve and get even better at. Tracy, good to see you, Tracy. Thank you for coming through. We appreciate you, sis. We appreciate you. So, we're rebranding. The new name is Hype Again, Hype Dash Again. Now, the reason why we're rebranding is because in the process of doing the things that we have done with the Hypathon, we've tried several different approaches. We've done several different things, but we want to elevate the quality of Hype Again. We want to elevate everything so that it stands out and it draws others not only to want to be a part of it, but also to support it. What's going on, big bro and big sis? M&T Living and Cooking. Good to see you, fam. Thank you for coming through. Floridian content creators have entered the building along with my buddy Yaya's Best Life, all of which are in Florida. Thank you. So, we're working on improving this thing. We are going to make adjustments to Hype Again. It's no longer going to be 24 hours. I don't know if you've noticed, but over the last 2 or 3 Hypathons that we've done, we've tried to do 24 hours, but we've had so many open slots. Sometimes being focused means taking a step back. So we're going to take a step back. The Hype Again is not going to be 24 hours anymore. It's going to be 12 hours. And the goal in doing that is making sure that we fill all of our time slots and that we make it the best thing that it can be. We got another one of our members in the building. The experience with Sassy. Good to see you, sis. Thank you for coming through. She said, hello, my friend, and motivation from the weightlifting geek. Yes, yes, yes. And by the way, Sassy, that watermelon on Instagram, oh my gracious, made me hungry. Made me pure tea hungry. So we want to make some improvements with this thing as far as hype again goes. So we're going to drop it from 24 hours to 12 hours. It's going to be from 12 p.m. to or 12 p.m. to 12 a.m. And the goal in that is making sure that the time frame is as best as possible for all of the time zones. 6 in the morning for Eastern Standard Time is crazy early in the morning on the West Coast. So we're trying to make this thing the best that it can be so that everybody can benefit from it. That's the goal. That's the goal. Oh, I'm sure it did. I am sure it did, Sassy. I was like, oh my gracious. Boy, people out here just having good watermelon. It's crazy. It's crazy. It's crazy. All right, so we waiting on a few people to come up to help me discuss this. We're just gonna keep moving on in the comments as we go. Oh, we got my buddy 755 Media. Good to see you, sis. Hello, Geek Squad. Yes, yes, yes. Thank you for coming through. We appreciate you. Let's see, Tori, if you got that link, we'd love for you to come up. And then we'll see. Oh, I understand, BC. I understand. Yeah, we're just doing we're gonna have 12 1-hour slots. That's the goal. 12 1-hour slots. Okay, I don't think I missed anything. All right, I think I'm caught up in the chat. Oh, big bro and big sis, we love for you to use that link to come up so we can talk about hype again. We trying to let everybody know what we got going on and what we doing and why we doing it. Hey, boy, 755 said I'm lit. Yes, thank you, sis. Thank you. You want to talk about motivation? I'm hyped now. Thank you, sis. Appreciate you. Appreciate you. That's for sure. So, we're trying to make this thing better for everyone. And to be honest, to support a 24-hour event is not only taxing on those participating, those managing, but those trying to support, because that's 24 hours. At some point, we all have to sleep, bodily functions, and all these other things, but you want to support everybody. So we're going to break this thing down. We're going to make it a little bit more manageable. And hopefully, in so doing, everyone involved will benefit from it. Hey, you know how we do 755? Yeah. Hugs and love to the Geek Squad. Appreciate you, sis. Thank you. So that's one of the big changes, is that we're going 12 hours. Now, this is the other thing that we're going to be doing. For hype again, instead of going to the website and picking a time slot, you'll be going to the website and basically letting us know that you want to be a part of hype again, because we're going to be taking some time to make sure we select some people and that we get everybody that we want to get involved in this. And we're going to cycle through, so it's not going to be the same people every hype again, but we're trying to get quality. We're trying to get quality. Now, quality don't mean that you got to be perfect. It don't mean that you got to have 3,000 subscribers. We're not saying that. But what we're doing is we want to elevate the quality of the overall hype again. What's going on, fam? We got the butt files in the building. Good to see you. Good to see you. So yes, Sassy, the next one will be in August. That is for sure. So we're putting some things in place and we're gonna work this thing out. Grant H. Oh, Ghetto sent you. Good to see you, fam. Thank you for coming through. We appreciate you. We appreciate you. There we go. Hey, my bro, Tori, tell him something. Tell him something.
What's going on, man? I restarted my computer and I had to put some I cleared the cache and the cookies.
Uh-huh.
You know about that.
Yes, sir. Yes,
So
sir.
I had to do a lot of stuff to get on here, man. But I'm glad I'm here. How everybody doing? My goodness. This is definitely getting out of hand.
Already.
Yeah.
Sassy said, Tori.
Yeah. And some of the others said that they'll be coming up. So yeah.
Okay, that's what's up. That's what's up. So we're just trying to
Well, at
elevate.
least one of them I know.
Oh, there you go. Oh, there goes Big Bro and Big Sis.
Hey.
Hey,
What's up, family?
What's
up,
going
everybody?
on? What's the deal? Yes.
Hey, look, I started to say, let me see your face, but then I remember only certain people got the link, so I ain't got to worry about
it. Hey, y'all. What's the deal? What's going on?
So I wanted to have this discussion, and what we're doing is we're bringing up the content creators that are helping with the Hypathon for multiple reasons. I want you to get everyone's perspective, but I also want you to know who's a part of the behind the scenes with this thing, so that as we move forward, when you hear things from different people, you understand why it's being said, and that it's coming from the hype again. It's not just somebody saying something to say something. But I've talked enough. Tori, tell me what you think, and then after that, we're gonna get Big Bro and Big Sis to tell us what they think, and we're gonna have us a panel conversation.
All right. Well, first of all, it's called the brain again, the brainathon. And it's hosted by yours truly. No, I'm just playing. But man, that's a good thing. The hype again. I love that so much. And I love to be a part of this, Joe, African Dreaming,
We
and
appreciate
the some of the others, Rooster, of course, and also Unbiased.
you.
And man, this is a powerful combination of some dynamite that's about to explode. And
Dynamite!
yes, and I'm hyped. Come on now, talk to me, tell me something. And I'm hyped. I'm hyped for it. The in the past, man, the Hypathon has always been a major help to a lot of the channels. Mine's in particular, I can attest that it has really helped my channel, and man, help people grow, people network with other channels, and I mean the list, is endless. So I'm glad to be a part of this, and now it's rebranded, it's renewed, it's on fire, it's the hype again, and I'm thankful to be a part of it. So I say that to say this is that you know the organiz, getting it organized and all that good stuff, the things that Joe and the committee has came up with, from what I've heard is outstanding. So much love. That's what I gotta say.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. And we appreciate it. Big Bro, Big Sis, tell us what you thinking, fam.
Man, I agree with what Tori said.
Yep.
It's just some revamping going on, some changes. The Hypathon is something that for man, what 6, 7 months now plus. It's just been something that's helped bring the community together. Uh, it's just fun. It's fun. It's a lot of cohesiveness, a lot of togetherness. People going from channel to channel. A lot of new people get introduced to the community via the hypathon. It's amazing to see. It's a little bit like almost like Tory brain, like it's almost like Nick Bone News in some ways because you get to see people step out of their element,
Right.
and it's a lot of encouragement for people who never done something like that before because they get to have tons of support.
Yep. Yeah, it's like a showcase of your channel. You know what I'm saying? You get to highlight your channel, show everybody what you're about, introduce yourself to new audiences and get growth from it and learn from all these other content creators. So it really is a good thing. It's motivating.
Ah,
Ooh,
I like what you did. I like
I
what you
like
did.
what you did there.
Yeah.
Yeah. Hey, and by the way, please, if y'all, hey everybody in the chat, welcome in. Thank all y'all for being here. Think I saw a question or two already, and I just wanted to say this is a perfect opportunity to if you have questions, ask them now. They may be, it may help us realize as we put stuff together, maybe something a blind spot that we had or something like that. It may be a good suggestion. I think it was from Jared's talk.
Oh.
But yeah, and y'all make sure to share this live out so everybody can get the info, so everybody can
Yeah,
know,
share
so
this out,
many
man.
people
My
can
goodness.
hear it. Yeah. Hey, Sammy Joe.
Hey, Joe. Hey,
Hey,
Sassy.
Sammy Joe, how you doing,
Hey,
sis?
Sammy Joe.
Another one of our silver members. So, Jared, Miss T with the T is doing her own thing. She is having tons of fun. We wish her the best and all the
Yep.
success in the world. But she said that she wanted to focus on other endeavors. So it was nothing negative or anything like that.
Right.
But she has some other endeavors that she wants to focus on, and we wish her all the best. And we keep
Most
supporting her regardless of whether she's part of the Hype Again committee or not, because that's family.
Of course.
Absolutely. Yeah.
Of
That's
course.
right.
Yeah.
So
Trying to see if I saw another question.
that was the first. The BC game and dispatch said when is the 12 hour going to start? That's a great point.
Yes. So it's going to be 12 p.m. to 12 a.m. And kind of like I'm sorry, big sis. I didn't mean to cut you off.
No, I'm saying Central Standard Time.
Or Eastern Standard Time.
Eastern Standard Time. Sorry,
It's okay.
I was talking to my sister earlier. She in text. Sorry, y'all.
That's all right because Central, that's where it's at. Central Standard, that's where it's at.
All right, Tari.
Texas all the way.
So it's going to be 12 p.m. to 12 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. And what that does is it helps people on the West Coast to be able to not miss anything because midnight Eastern Standard Time is crazy early West Coast. And then as it goes on, I mean, you're talking about not getting any sleep, period. So 12 p.m. is going to make it a lot easier for everybody to support.
Okay. Did you say her?
I sure did say her.
Oh man, my goodness, I'm rubbing off on you, Joe.
Hey, look, you gonna look. I got a hat. It's just at the house.
Yeah, man, I'm rubbing off on you, man. You talking about her? My
Sure
goodness.
He said her.
Look, there's
Yeah.
only two places to be:
I'm
her or
gonna
there.
require everybody to say here, there, and where. I'm gonna
Everywhere.
require that. That's a requirement.
Yeah.
Everybody that comes on the live-a-thon, I mean, goodness, on the hype again, everybody that's on the hype again, they have to say here, there, everywhere.
Oh, I love it. I love it. Oh, Sassy, that you welcome, fam. You welcome. That's what
Nobody
I'm
ain't thinking
talking
about y'all West Coast folks. Y'all stay where y'all at. Shoot.
What up, like Tor?
No, I'm just playing my friend Sassy. Don't beat me up, Sassy.
So I think it's a good idea while we have everybody here, because moving forward, there is going to be a video coming out that's going to outline what the hype again is going to be about, what we would like from those that participate in it, just some instructions, if you will, because up until now, we haven't had any clear MP4 written instructions. There hasn't been any type of video that you can refer to if you're new to hype again and you want to know what it's about and that kind of deal. So we are going to be doing that. Yeah, so it's 12 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, BC. 12 p.m. Eastern Standard Time to 12 a.m. Eastern Standard Time.
Hey Joe, you have a troll in your chat by the name of Solo Bolo. Looks like he got a raggedy motorcycle like somebody I know. But get that troll up out of here.
Hey, Big Rooster, come on up, bro. Come on up. Help us out with this conversation, fam. Help us out with this conversation. Yeah, so you'll have to do the calculation because I'm not sure from Central to Eastern what that is, but we're going by Eastern Standard Time. So I think it's a good idea for us to kind of outline some of the things that we're looking to do improvement wise. We've mentioned the hour change. Big bro ARD, good to see you, fam.
What's going on, Resilient Dad?
What's up, ARD?
What's up,
good,
ARD?
bro?
Yeah, appreciate you. So I think it's a good idea to kind of talk about some of the things that we're planning, just so that everybody knows a little bit of what to expect. We talked about the hour adjustment. One of the other things that we are going to be doing is we're going to have the participants set up live stream redirects. So that'll make that easier to go from one live to the next. And boy, who was that handsome man without a hat on?
Oh man, that was remember I told you I restarted my what's your name? Man, that's the wrong avatar. I don't want nobody to see that. They might start throwing money at me.
Hey, I was like Mr. Suave. You know what I mean? But we want to do the live stream redirect for several reasons. Sometimes what happens, we lose momentum because up until now, it's been up to the viewer to click on the link to go to the next person. Well, sometimes the link isn't always pinned in the chat. Sometimes it may be hard to find the link. And some of our supporters may get lost. But doing the live stream redirect, it'll automatically take everybody to the next. And another thing I thought about, there may be those that can't physically be there, but they'll have us running as we go from place to place. With that redirect, they'll be able to follow and keep supporting even if they're not there.
Right.
Exactly.
Right.
It benefits everybody in the long run.
Absolutely.
Most definitely.
Yeah.
Joe,
Yes,
I'm gonna
sir.
put my avatar on. I got something to do.
Okay.
Don't talk about the avatar. Just keep on going, man. All right.
Okay. Boy, look at that avatar.
Man,
Like he a municipal judge.
a municipal judge. Look, Tori gone, so I want to just say, y'all don't worry about this picture. This is from the 2nd Corinthian Episcopalian Baptist Church of God in Christ on the rock,
hill,
on the rock beside the hill, Pentecostal Cathedral of Love and Jesus Church on 1st and Main. So that's all that is. That's all that is.
Man, I heard everything you said, man. You out of hand, man. Come on, Jay. Talk to me. Tell me something, man. This is, oh my goodness.
Lord.
Victory, hallelujah. There you go. There you go.
I love it. I love it.
Well, y'all done jacked my whole allergy situation up. Woo!
Sorry,
We
sir.
sorry. We sorry,
Oh
Russell.
no, I'll take that any day. I'll take that any day. So we talked about the redirect. We talked about the time. What are some other things that we've been discussing that we can let everybody else know what's going on?
I would say one of them definitely have your live and thumbnails set up at least 2 days before. That way, it's easier for everybody to see it, and you can share it out and promote it before. So that would be a good way to promote.
Yep.
So yeah,
Yep.
and everybody have the link. Even with the redirect, it'll still be good for people to have the links anyway.
Absolutely.
Just in case they're just stepping in and they're not there from the beginning, they can click on that link and go to the next person.
And
go ahead.
No, go ahead.
And it's not to complicate the process or to overinflate it or make it undoable. The whole point is, in the long run, it's going to take some adjustments for everybody, but everybody involved with this process believe in its potential, how it can help everybody, smaller channels, larger channels, in between channels. But the hype again is basically is again, like I said earlier, it's a little bit of a revamp, learning from some mistakes, issues in the past, but not so much about mistakes, but how to improve upon something that's already a great circumstance.
Right.
That's what we're really trying to do right here, is just make it the best it can be, and so nobody's left out or feels left out. Now, are numbers going to fluctuate over this 12 hours? Of course they are. But, one live got 70 and then it dropped down to 14 because of different issues. Maybe people don't know how to go. It's a lack in sending. Maybe somebody is super behind schedule because they may have forgotten. Or if we got this redirect and stuff like that set in place, easy peasy.
And for just a moment, I want to elaborate on what you just said. Dare I say, take it a step further?
Please, sir. Please.
What you just mentioned is something that you refer to often that I feel is germane to the conversation.
Hey,
not germane. Okay.
We have experienced some teachable moments, and we have been taught. And we have learned in those moments, and now we are refining the process to make it even better for everyone involved.
Exactly.
Right.
Exactly. Yeah. That's the whole point.
Yeah.
That's the whole goal.
Right.
And I think it'll take some time. It's gonna take a hypathon or two, maybe 2 or 3 months before everybody kind of really get into the groove of how things will be working and operating moving forward. But in the long run, I think it's really going to be an opportunity for people to do what was initially intended, and that's for us to get together, have fun, meet new people, regardless of channel size, but still share that cohesion. And even now, we going from 24 hours to 12 hours, fam. That's cutting it in half. So that means that there won't be an opportunity for as many people to participate each go round. So I mean, it's kind of like you got to put your best foot forward when you step into this.
Right.
It's not about who's a bigger channel or who may have more followers or this style of content or that style of content, because it's still open and readily available to everybody. I mean, you might have, I'm looking at people in the chat, you might go from M&T to a 755 to a Jarrett's Talks, and then have a Shandy Cheek pop up and blast you with some of the best vocals you done heard in your life. So it's still gonna be diverse. It's just gonna be more defined and more structured and a little bit more polished. If that makes sense.
Right. Exactly. And the beautiful thing about this is even for those that may not have the opportunity to participate in a specific month, that are using this to do what it was intended to help them grow, being
Mm-hmm.
active in everyone's chats will allow you to still benefit even if you can't participate. So
Exactly.
Yeah.
we encourage everybody to keep supporting, because that's the engine that makes this car drive. Because when
Mm-hmm.
it's your turn to get behind the wheel, you don't want this thing to be out of gas. You know what I mean? So
Right.
Exactly. Exactly.
we keep helping, and then when it's our turn, then you can pimp a little bit on that thing. But
Yes. Yes. And you know, I know exactly what you mean by that, man, because a lot of people build connections and relationships just in the chat.
Yeah.
Whether
Yeah.
you're an actual participant or not, it's a great way for people to meet each other, connect with one another. And like you said, that next go round, when it's your turn, everything Joe just said, when it's your turn and you driving that thing, man, having all that support means the world
Yes, it
to
does.
everybody.
And it's a
So,
lot of support in this community. And just like Becky said, just like Joe said, you can meet people in the chat and grow your channel that way and get that support from those people in the chat. And if you are, scared or worried about participating, you have support. There's people that have this might be their first hypathon, hype again.
hype again. Yep.
It might be the first time they went live, period. So having that encouragement and having everybody go from one place to the next and seeing everybody, that gives people confidence to keep going, because YouTube can be rough,
It can be
you
rough.
know.
Right.
It can be rough and a little
so
So,
cut. Hey, Cheeky TV.
hey,
Hey, a
TV.
resilient dad got a great question, Joe.
Stacy said she's a chat star. Go ahead, sis.
Hey,
Um,
Stace. Yes,
Stay
she is.
safe.
Hey, stay.
Big Bro said, great info. How do I be a part of the hype again for August or months forward if I wanted to share and connect? Okay, so that's an excellent point, Big Bro. Excellent question. So within the next day or two, you'll still be able to go to the weightliftinggeek.com/hypeathon. We're going to change it to hype again, of course, but you'll still be able to go there, except now instead of a calendar where you pick a time slot, there actually will be a form where you'll let the committee know that you want to be a part of hype again. That way we know we can get everything scheduled, and then you'll get a formal email that'll let you know that for this month you've been invited to be a part of hype again. And from there we can move forward, and it flows smooth, and dare I say, it look a little professional. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Look,
Just,
it,
just a pinch.
just a
Just a
breathe,
pinch.
just a
Sounds
breathe.
good,
Yeah.
man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah. So that's an excellent question, Big Bro. Thank you so much for asking that.
Yeah.
Trying to make sure I haven't missed anything else in the chat. Yeah. So these are the kind of things that we're trying to do. Because like Big Sis said, man, YouTube can be like being out in the forest without no toilet tissue. You
Yeah.
know what I mean? It can be a rough situation sometimes.
Right.
Uh,
Right.
Facts.
Yes. For
Yes,
real.
sir. Yes, sir. And nobody has to feel, or it's not a. We don't want anybody to feel alone, because this is something that came along after we actually started our YouTube endeavors. And man, first off, being in the best community that I've ever seen on YouTube, period, is a
Absolutely.
blessing in and
Most
of
definitely.
itself. That's
Most
that's the
definitely.
first thing. The only thing after that is this hype again, and giving people who, for example, who was it? I think it was shout out Song 146 Home
Yeah.
and Garden.
mhm.
She even asked us to come up with her.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Uh, and I'm just saying, not for our sake. I'm saying it because that's the level of people that you're working with and dealing with
Yeah.
here. Good people who really trying to help as many as they can,
Exactly.
in the best ways that we know how, especially for content creators. And again, nobody's too big, nobody too small. It's just gonna be a lot of fun.
Mm-hmm. And one thing that I do want to mention, um, we're not looking for perfection, but we're looking for dedication.
Yeah.
So
Right.
the ones that we select are going to be ones that are dedicated to this, that
Right.
understand what it is, understand what this opportunity means, because we are trying to build a brand here. And in order to build a
Yeah.
brand, things have to flow in a similar direction. They don't have to be the same, but they got to flow in a similar direction. And that's what we're trying to get to.
Most definitely. And I like
Yep.
the key words of this whole hype again. Support, networking, and just having fun. And just enjoying and being comfortable. With each other. In front of that screen right there, because that
Right.
Yeah.
that camera can be intimidating.
Yes.
At
Mm-hmm.
first,
Yeah. Very.
Yeah.
and just getting people out of their comfort zone and getting them comfortable being in front of the camera, and displaying their gifts and their talents. Is such a beautiful thing. And then at the same time, because nobody's perfect, we come to support and help, and go from there. You're not here alone. So that's what it's all about. I love it. Hype again.
Hey,
Yep.
I just did a
What's
commercial.
up?
there you
Where my
go. Look,
royalties at?
look, I'm about to attempt to be sorry for just a second. Talk to me.
Go ahead, Joe.
Yes, I like it, Joe.
But those are excellent points, big bro. Those are excellent points. Um, I'm trying to see. Oh, the other thing that I wanted to mention, um, for that day, we want one of the members of the committee to be a moderator on the channels that are participating. And it don't have to stay like that. We ain't saying forever, but just for that one day, because it's going to help us in making sure that everything flows smoothly. And please know and understand that this is not something of us trying to do anything negative to your channel or anything like
Right.
that, but it's just to help us, and dare I say moderating hype again. That's the only
Right.
purpose for that requirement.
Yeah. Yeah. Um,
Most
and
definitely.
and I think in fairness, if you have any deeper, if you like, hey, that's a little too much, that's over the top, just reach out to Joe or anybody involved with it, and articulate your grievances, and take it from there.
Mm-hmm. And I'm glad you mentioned that, big bro, because the way to reach us, those that are of the committee for this, is hype again at gmail.com. That email address is active and we can be reached that way. Big bro,
All
Ruth.
What
right,
up?
here
What
we
up?
go. We got
Bruce.
What's
trouble.
up,
What up?
big
What
Bruce?
up? What's going
We
down?
got
What's going
trouble here.
down? Yeah, that
What's up,
trouble been
bro?
in here since about the 30-minute mark, Joe. That, you got to stop bringing trouble up here, Joe. Listen, Big
I'm
Hat Nation. Whenever
I'm
you
a
see
study
Big
to
Hat
be
Nation
quiet.
show
That's what
up,
I'm gonna do.
yeah, whenever you see Big Hat Nation show up, you know it's trouble. How y'all doing today?
Doing good, big bro. How
What's
you
Man,
going
doing?
on,
Great,
big
brother.
bro?
I can't call. I like what I hear, man. I'm down for it. Hey, let's make it happen. Let's make it crack like corn. Uh,
Hey,
Yeah.
Damn,
did
damn, Bruce.
I did have I did have one other plan in mind. I didn't know y'all was going from 12 to 12. I thought we was going from 6 to 6 because and the reason I say this is because maybe a couple people may want to get in and we still got them later hours. You know what I'm saying? So I mean 6. I know it's six is early for people on the West Coast, but it's not too early for me. I'm up at 3 o'clock every morning. I know it ain't early for me. I'm not speaking for everybody else. but I'm up at 3-4 o'clock every morning. So if y'all want me to get up and take them that first, squat load off, I can do that. You know what I'm saying?
Gotcha.
Man, ain't nobody getting up early in the morning but you, man.
Tar.
Just by yourself.
Tar.
My goodness.
Tar. Here you go, Tar. Here you go.
I went ahead and put the Gmail address in the chat. It's thehypeagain@gmail.com. That account is active, and one of us that's part of the committee, we all have access to that email. So if you're trying to reach us, if you have a question, if you have a concern, or you want to know something, use that email address. That way you can reach us all in one place. That's one of the things that we put in place to eliminate confusion, because we have one central location for communication about Hype Again.
Yeah. Hey, Joe, will you pull that over, put it on the screen?
Yeah. You could pin that. You could pin that email up there.
Oh, hold on. Let me jump on my phone.
What's up, Scratch and Pete?
Scratch and Pete.
Mr. Everywhere is in the building. I think I saw Tristan Bell come in.
Yeah, so that's all I was saying. If y'all, if you, just in case you wanted to, let somebody do another two more content creators come in, give them an option of, because the 12 hours may fill up really fast. You know what I'm saying? May end up going 15 hours. I don't know. You know what I'm saying? The early morning hours, the 24-hour thing it's a little tough on people. To, that's people that wear big hats.
There he go again.
It's real tough on people that wear big shirts.
he can't listen. He can't stay up. he like a baby. He can't stay up from midnight to mid morning or mid morning to midnight as it is already. You know what I'm saying? So he ain't gonna stay up from.
I'm cool, man. I don't know about staying to 6 o'clock in the morning. What you say?
Man, at 6 o'clock in the morning, man, it'll be 5 o'clock in the morning your time. Right?
No,
you
man,
up every day,
like
Tori.
Man. Stop.
You up every day, Tori, burning eggs, trying to learn how to cook biscuits, trying to be a country guy. Yeah, that part. Don't act like you can cook. It take you about 2-3 hours till you get it right. So you might as well go on and watch the Hypathon while you burning eggs and burning biscuits.
Hey, y'all hear that? Y'all hear that Cali come out of Rooster? He said, "Why you out there trying to be a country guy?"
Yeah, man, he got that accent, boy, heavy, boy.
That Cali be coming out hard sometimes, man.
Yeah.
Nah, he understands.
Hey, Jared, I didn't see your I don't know what you're talking about, Jared. You said, did I see your comment?
Oh, okay.
I'm not sure.
Oh, I didn't get a chance to put it up, but Jared was saying that this would be his first one that he's participating in, and he would need somebody to come up with him. And
of course.
We don't mind that.
Well, let me say this to Jared. You definitely can't count on me, Jared. As crazy as you talk to me, you cannot count on me to come up with you. No, I'm just kidding. I got your back.
Man,
Jared,
I was gonna say, man, you out of hand, man. Get out of here. Get this cat up out of here, Joe.
Mr. Big Hat.
Talking to people like that.
Mr. Big Hat.
What's wrong with you?
Mr. Big Hat.
Mr. Big Hat. Jared is more my friend than you are.
No, Jared more my friend than you are. Jared want to call me Mr. President. You don't, man. You disrespect me.
Because I told him,
Jared.
Listen, man. I said, Jared, man, can you make Tori feel good and call him Mr. President?
No,
and ever
man.
since then, he's been calling you Mr. President.
I told Jared to talk bad to you. He said, "Oh man, no problem. I'll do that."
Hey, for anybody in here who ain't never caught tourist brain games or tourist or Netball News on Monday or caught Big Rooster Show on Freestyle Friday, these two, you would think they've been grew up childhood best friends their whole life.
Right.
He was my childhood friend. I used to beat him up all the time.
Listen, y'all. So that's why I used to run around the back of him and grab him right here. That's why he got 2 cowlicks. So that And Buy's gonna make that special hat that's gonna have 2 openings right here, so y'all can see them cow legs. They right there. You know what I'm saying? His hairline is a U in the front. Yeah.
Man, my hair ain't no you, man. You disrespectful, man.
Hey, listen, man.
You disrespectful.
Hey, Joe, can I make an announcement real fast about Freestyle Fridays?
Yeah, by all means.
So for all of y'all that's in the chat on the panel, y'all haven't heard this. Y'all heard it from the horse first, right? Being that
the horse.
being that Tory been coming up a lot, I'm gonna have to change the name to Pay Style Fridays, y'all. Because he trying to charge me to be on the show. Now, how that sound? Well, listen, y'all.
I'm done. I can't.
Listen, y'all.
I ain't hear what you said. What you say, man? I trying to do what?
You trying to charge me to be on the show on Fridays nights, so we're gonna have to change.
Yeah, I'm trying to charge you on your own show. Now mine,
exactly.
You can come on mine, but you can't come on yours. You gotta pay, man.
Look at Sammy Joe, Tory.
Because I'm actually the executive producer of your show on Fridays.
Look at Sammy Joe's comment. You have to change your channel name to Burn It Up Cooking.
Hold on.
Wait a minute, hold up now.
Now I'm just kidding, y'all. It's gonna stay Freestyle Fridays. Y'all know I love y'all. I wouldn't change it for nothing in the world.
Thanks, Sammy Joe, though, because I
don't want Tory to be announcing on his show Friday evenings. Oh, y'all go over to Roosters Pay Style Fridays, and ain't nobody gonna come. They gonna think they gotta pay because he gonna be on there.
Yeah, you gotta pay, man. Yeah. I'm your executive producer, man.
Talk to me.
Tell me something.
You see how these two act. Now that's a perfect segue to get over into like Joe said earlier for everybody coming in. By the way, if y'all haven't shared this out, please share this out so more people can see it in real time and catch the replay and have an in-depth understanding of what's going on. And I think with the memorandum, so to speak, or the SOP that Joe gonna put out, again, bro, you can elaborate on where people can find that. It'll have details over certain like expectations of what the hypathon is, what it ain't, what we anticipate from all the participants, because how people show up,
put him in T comment up.
What you do has an impact on the overall community. Because
leave that one up.
Like everybody that you see up here, minus one person that's not up here yet, we attaching our names to this.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. We attaching our names to it, and we take everybody don't see YouTube the same way. For some people, it's a hobby. For some people, it's less than a hobby. For others, it means nothing. And for some, you got people out here building brands, building their name, putting equity into their social representation of who they are and how they present. So we all take this seriously.
Yep.
And it may not be necessarily family oriented, because it be some grown folk conversation. We have a lot of fun up here, but we still have there's a spectrum.
Right.
There's a spectrum, and like Joe said, it ain't about being perfect. It's about presenting in the. Y'all, you see how when I be trying.
Ooh, I put that flip.
I put the T out there. Where's the T?
Yeah, I got you.
Yeah. Yeah. I use the T and everything. I put a T in there and everything. So when
it's more professional already, Joe.
It is. It's rubbing off on us. The hype again making T's and R's in the right places and everything. So
well, Jay, I'm glad you just said that B's and R's, because I want to address M and T right here. I don't know if this comment was for Tory, but I just want to say that they spell preparing wrong. It's supposed to be preparing. If you're talking to Tory, it's supposed to be preparing. That's all I'm saying. Okay, my bad. All right, y'all continue on.
Man, that's all you had to say, man. You wasting time, man. My goodness.
Toby, what's going on, bro?
And back to Sammy Joe's comment. You know what, Sammy Joe? That is a good idea. I'm gonna have a cooking show right now called the Burning Up Show with Cowboy Tory. Yeah. Thank you so much for that idea.
That is good stuff.
And I'm gonna make sure Rooster be on there to what you gonna cook, Rooster?
Hey, you know me, man. Hey, whatever is edible, I'm cooking it. Except for
and I'm gonna have an African drinking them on there too. Y'all gonna cook some squirrels. We're gonna make it happen.
Yeah. Okay, ain't no African squirrels over here, man.
Some goat.
Hyenas get them. Everything get them before we get to them.
I'll send something through the mail.
Hey, them hyenas must be good though, Jay, because squirrels is fast.
They real fast, bro. But I'm telling you, man, over here in Africa, I grew up seeing white-tailed deer. I didn't grow up seeing giraffes on side the road. So
Yeah.
it's a little bit different vibe.
It's different over there, huh?
Now, Tori, if you really want to send me, about 3-4 pounds, maybe 5 or 6 pounds of squirrel, send them, and some crawfish.
6 or 4 pounds.
Ghetto made a good comment. He said people going into it need to see it like a franchise. So and that's a really good comparison. You may have all the money in the world, but when you decide that you're going to get a McDonald's franchise, you still have to meet the requirements of the franchisee because their name is attached to it. So we just want to make sure that everybody's on the same page. We're moving in the right direction. We're in that spectrum. And what happens is all it takes is one bad thing to detract from all the good. Because as humans, we always tend to remember the bad more than we remember the good. That's human nature. So in presenting this brand, we want everything to shine in a positive way because it's like a house of cards or dominoes. When you get to the end, you got the momentum of all the other dominoes that have fallen. And we each get a point in time in which we're at the end where we get to help everybody. And that's what we're trying to do.
Right. So playing on your backs. Play and on your backs because I'm robbing this train. Y'all don't know that. Y'all don't know that domino lingo. Y'all gonna act like y'all don't know that domino lingo.
Nobody don't know that sound.
You don't know that domino lingo.
That sounds a little suspect right there. I don't know what's going on with that.
That's domino lingo. Playing on your backs. When you get to the end, playing on your backs. I'm robbing this train.
Man, back though, good Joe.
So cap.
You
just know you want to hold English or something.
Look, that's dice, Tori. Back door, Lil Joe is dice.
Oh, okay.
Man, get your ghetto-ness right, man.
You out of hand, man. Don't be trying to buzz me out on this program, on this platform. Thank you, Joe, for having me here, man. This dude right here, I can't work with him, man. I need some type of representation, a union or something. I need.
Daddy want union fees. He want the union to step in.
Yeah, man. I pay my union dues for this.
Hey, man. That's all Tor could come up with. Tor said, back those little Joe.
Shake him up, shake him up, shake him. Come on now, talk to me. Tell me something.
All the way from the table to the kneecap. Shake him up, shake him up, shake him up, shake him Hey, man.
Grammy's journal. Good to see you,
man, let me pull my card, man.
That's what I'm saying. See, if I was to ever meet Tori, the first thing we ought to do is sit down at the domino table so I could beat the hairline back into him. That's all I'm saying.
Man, my goodness, man. You gotta say that. You said that too slow, man. It almost sounded like you said something else. I was gonna say, come on, partner, we can do that too. We can do a boxing match if you want to.
Well, I ain't gonna box you, Tori. I ain't gonna box you, man, because I vowed to never hit a man with glasses.
There you go.
Now,
My
if you take
God.
them off, it's a different story.
It's on the clock.
Man, I'm
Oh,
gonna let you have it today, man. It's your day. It's your day,
We
man.
got to pull these two back in.
All
Hell,
right,
they
man.
I'm
don't
All
gonna
right.
let him
I'm
have it
sorry, y'all. I'm
today.
sorry.
now,
It's
well,
his
I
day.
hey, listen, I apologize,
got
man.
you,
Y'all,
Jay.
y'all know I love to have fun. I apologize. Hey, this was about the hypathon, y'all, but I took it somewhere else because I love my brother Tori. Shout out to everybody in the Big Hat Nation membership. You know what I'm saying? Let's make it happen.
The
Y'all
big
keep
hat
on,
members, man.
y'all
Stop
keep
calling my
on.
members big
Tori,
hats,
man.
man. They
Tori,
presidential team, man.
Tori, this is my time, bro.
I
This
don't
is
care
my
about
time.
your time. On your time, you talking about me.
Tori, I
But
reclaim. Hey,
now,
Mr. President, I
Oh,
reclaim my time.
yes, you can. Point of order. Point of order, though.
Y'all, please keep joining. Please keep joining Big Hat Nation membership because once we get there, I may be able to get a little money from Neckbone News. That's all I'm trying to say, y'all. Y'all know how he do me.
but but and I think that kind of what Jay was saying a second ago, and this is what our community is about. This is what the hypathon is about. There's ways to joke that don't go too far. We want to have fun, um, and that's what we're talking about within that spectrum. So we're just trying to build a brand. We're trying to move forward in a positive direction, and ultimately, what's going to happen? We're going, and I'm telling you, Jay said it first, and I co-sign on it. There is going to be a point where we're going to have 100 people in the chat, going from
Per
stream to
per
stream,
stream. Per
yeah,
stream. Yes.
per stream,
Yes.
per stream,
Yes. Yes.
and and that's what we're trying to get. But to do that, we have to present ourselves in a way that is not offensive to anyone,
Right,
and that's the whole goal behind this. We
right.
can have fun, but if it gets to the point where it's offensive to anyone, then we lose the power of what this is. So
Yes, sir.
that's the spectrum part that we're talking about.
Yes, sir.
And to add on to that, sorry, to add on to that, there is so the most beautiful thing about this community since I've been welcomed in and been a part of it over a year ago is it's defined but undefined. It's certain
Yes.
expectations and rules that we all kind of just they unspoken but they understood because
Yes, sir.
I was listening earlier. I forget who live it was. We were doing other stuff, but I was listening. I think it might have been on Miss T. Tori came up, Big Rooster,
She.
she. So Broke, shout out Broke Farm. I saw Broke in here too.
Yeah.
Yeah, I
By the
saw
way, man,
broken
y'all,
in.
if you just came in, hey Grammys Journal, if you just came in, y'all ain't shared this out, share this live out. But there's like a whole vibe of unspoken rules. Maybe sometimes those rules need to be more defined, but they'll always predominantly be unspoken. But um, hey Ten, what's up?
Yeah,
Educated
that's what
Natural.
I was about to say, man. The tunnel singer just entered the building. I mean, the educated
Yeah.
natural.
Man, you out of hand, man. Hey, what's going on, Ten? How you
And
doing?
Hey, educated natural. How you doing?
2 times 5. What's going on?
What's happening? 2 times 5.
and when you get to when you reach a certain point, man, it's like we just really trying to have something and build something. And in our live and Tory live, we get a little raunchy from time to time, but it's always a lot of it's usually innuendo. It's kind of jokish around or whatever. Cause folk be having they kids and their grandkids listening to them. Folk be having they be watching as a family.
Yeah.
Like it's a
Yeah.
whole different
On
vibe.
their
Yes,
So we
sir.
TV.
never
Yes, sir.
on their
Right.
TV in their house. I
Right,
mean, like
right.
or in the car as a family. So
Right.
Yeah.
just
We everybody just we want everybody to have fun and just be respectful of the audience,
Yes.
of all
Yes.
audiences, because you don't know who's
Yes.
gonna come through. Because like we're saying, we're growing. So this audience that comes from the live before might be new to you. So just be
Right.
respectful of that audience since you don't know
Right.
who they are.
Right.
Just be respectful and
mm-hmm.
have fun.
That don't mean don't be yourself. That don't mean
Right.
speak your mind. But
Right.
if your mind is yeah.
We're a diverse audience, so you gotta keep that in mind.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Right.
That's it. That's
Right.
it. And that's the whole thing that we're talking about. And the whole goal behind this is to educate so that everyone knows what to expect. Because that's the only way to get somewhere.
That's true, Joe. But
Hey,
hey.
I'm sorry.
Brian,
I'm late. I'm sorry. I got the times mixed up.
Tardy.
Yeah, there you go. Hit it, Tori. Hit it, Tori.
Yeah,
Brian.
Hey, everybody in the chat. Okay, I'm
Boy,
sorry. I ain't
I
mean to
Tardy
interrupt y'all.
bias. Tardy
I was
bias.
watching that
Hey, real.
replay with your pink nails and that pink cup celebrating something. You know what I mean?
Listen. Can I congratulate somebody?
You sure can.
Hey, let's give the educated natural congratulations. She moving in finally. No more hollow lies,
Yeah.
y'all.
Yes.
Whoop, whoop.
We finally
Yeah.
gonna have some pictures on the wall to absorb all that hollowness. Ain't
Congratulations,
gonna
Queen.
sound like this no more.
Congratulations.
Congratulations,
I'm sorry, Ken.
Ten.
I'm sorry, Ken. I had to.
You're not
Also,
sorry.
we gotta congratulate Tardy LLC celebrated her year anniversary.
Right. Hey,
Yeah.
so much dope, Tori.
Tardy
She just feel like she can
LLC.
show up anytime on us.
I appreciate you. Thank you.
That's right.
I'm sorry,
Unbiased
y'all. I am so
LLC.
sorry. I just the time I didn't. It was messed up for me.
I was just waiting for you to be late.
You good?
Oh yeah,
Yeah, because
You
you
good,
just wanted
fam?
something to talk about. It's
Ye-
okay. You got this one time though. One time.
I was late too, Unbiased, so don't feel bad.
Oh,
I
good.
wasn't as
I
late
went
as
by
you though.
myself.
You listen, I wasn't as late as you because you listen. Tori and them almost wrote you out of detention. I was
Well,
like,
that's
hey,
okay.
man. I was like, hold on, man, she coming.
Oh
Don't
man, this
Look,
dude
she
he
coming.
making up stuff.
I need
Unbiased.
motivation. Put the toilet people at
Wow.
the bottom.
Wow.
He put the toilet people at the bottom.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah. Tori was running around there acting like he was a dean, a counselor, a principal, or something. Man, where am bias at? Give me that paper so I can write out a pink slip so you got to stay after school.
Y'all,
Look at
am
that picture.
so
Look at
sorry.
that picture.
You a tardy.
This is so
Rooster,
unprofessional.
you
Y'all
just
You're
don't
gonna
do
get rolled
this
up.
on the hype again.
No, you good, sis. We're glad you're here. So since you're here, tell us what you think about the hypathon, what we talked about so far. Anything you want to add?
Okay, so y'all know, okay, so I was just a little upset with the hypathon, right? Woo! Okay, that's what happens when you're being mean.
See,
All right.
that's why I told you last night. Don't be standing on that chair. You remember you almost broke a butt cheek last night.
Be careful now. Be careful.
But overall, let me just say, overall, the hypathon was good. Can y'all hear me? Because I just put my earpiece in.
Yeah, we hear you.
Okay. The overall it was good. They just had some bad spots. However, I'm not gonna harp on that because I feel like it's already taken care of. That's a done deal. I just want people to understand that this is a brand. It's
Right.
not just the hypathon. It's not just get on here and do whatever you know what I'm saying. If it's your channel content, cool. But if it's not, it ain't cool, right? Show us who you really are. I feel like the hypathon, which is now the hype again, is a platform for you to show us your best.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
what do I mean by that? If you are a business, tell us about your business. Tell us about the books that you have coming out. Tell us about, what you got going on in your community that you are part of. Tell us those types of things and promote yourself because this is the time to do that, right?
Yeah.
If you coming out with new merch, if you coming out with new whatever music, I mean, like it could be a variety of things. but you'll have 50 to 60, sometimes 70, 80 people in the chat, and that's
Yep.
your time to shine.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Give us a
Yeah.
reason to come back to your channel. That's all I'm saying. Like, I know everybody mostly is nervous when they do the hype again or hypathon/hypathon, right? But practice. Get out of the fear and just have fun and go with the flow.
Mm-hmm.
Be respectful of whatever you say, because you don't know who's listening out of those 60 or 70 people. They may not even say hi when they come in, but that don't mean
Right.
that they not in the background.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
And you want this to be about you and your channel and what you represent, who are you? That's what we going there for, to find out who are you.
Exactly.
So
Absolutely.
I just want to say kudos to all the people who have participated in every last one of the hypathons.
Mm-hmm.
Because up till now, y'all doing a phenomenal job. I
Mm-hmm.
mean, and it's gonna continue to be a good thing. And if you want to build in the community, this is the time to do that.
Yes.
Yeah.
Especially when nobody knows who you are, or otherwise wouldn't have seen you, saw you, found your channel.
Mm-hmm.
Hype us
Yeah.
up. Keep us
Mm-hmm.
keep us coming back. Keep us coming back. And I just thank you, motivation. Let me say that. And I'm saying hey to everybody on the panel too. I'm so rude right now, but thank you, motivation, for allowing us to come up, and thank you again for allowing us to come back to the crew. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, we
Yep.
fell off, but we so I want people to know in the chat that we fell off, but we still had your back. No
Mm-hmm.
matter no
Yeah.
matter if we was up
Yeah.
here with you or not, we still carried you through this whole
Yeah.
thing, period.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
And that's what a
Yep.
community is about. So if you're not about that, then this is not the community for you.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Period.
It's not a sub for sub thing. This is not what that's
No.
about.
Yeah.
No. Not at all.
And I remember when J3 had a live and he said, who can you call if you need help and you're in their area? Those
Yeah.
are the people we are trying to connect with.
Yeah.
Because
Yep.
I'm a single woman. If I go out of town and catch a flat tire and I'm in Mississippi, who can I call?
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah.
I need to
Yeah.
be able to get in touch with somebody from this community to help me. If they
Mm-hmm.
Mhm.
can, you know what I'm saying? If at all possible, if they can.
Yep.
So I just want to say we appreciate, and I'm sure I'm saying this for everybody on the panel, we appreciate each individual as being individuals. But
Mm-hmm.
then we also would appreciate if y'all would get to know us and everybody else in the community and act accordingly. You know what I'm
Mm-hmm.
saying? Because you can do certain things on certain people's channels that you can't do on other people's channel. And you need to know that.
Mm-hmm.
You
That's
need
it.
to know that.
Yep.
That's it.
So I
And
love y'all. Even though I'm fussing, I still love y'all.
and I'm gonna tell you, you can go on a diet, you can lose 100 pounds, but if you don't change your lifestyle, you
You'll
might
never
end
lose
up with
weight.
you. Yeah, well, you may lose that 100, but you're gonna end up with 150 by the time it's all said and done, because it was a phase.
Right.
So
Mhm.
we're
Mhm.
not building a phase with hype again. This
Right.
is a lifestyle. We
Right.
are trying to build those connections that last, and we got to get to know you for that to happen.
Right.
And when some things happen, it prevents us from getting to know you because of the fact that other things are a distraction.
Right.
So we want
Right.
everybody to
Yeah.
present your best so we can get to know you. And then we can start to work on these type of friendships. But it can't happen when
You
things
fake.
come
When you
accordingly.
fake, just say if you fake. Say it. Say it. Say
Hey
it.
Joe. Hey Joe.
Yes,
I, I
sir.
I like the analogy you just used, but I just want to know where can I go to lose that 100 pounds? Because I seem to have found it.
First of all, Big Rooster. Okay, Joe, is it okay that I go ahead on and say what I gotta say to Big Rooster? Okay, thank you. Big Rooster.
He didn't get a chance to say.
Big Rooster, first of all, you ain't trying to lose no weight, man. Stop it.
Listen, I dang sure ain't got no problem finding it. So my problem is losing it.
Yeah, right. Y'all seen them big old ribs and baby back ribs and all that stuff he was
turkey
cooking?
legs.
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay. You ain't trying to lose no weight, man.
Okay, so Jay, real fast, you were trying to say something to the rooster before Tardy LLC pulled up. And then I got somebody that want to say something to y'all.
Okay. Yeah, what I was gonna say real quick, man, is we could just going off of what my sister said on Bias LLC. Now we can rock, we can vibe however we want to on our own individual channels, and that's cool because you who you are, you creative. Hey, Andale. Hey, Sassy been in here. Creating with Tuck. What's up?
Hey, everybody. Hey, everybody.
And everybody can do their own thing, but man, when we come together and we do events like this and this collective, whether we intend to, mean to, want to or not, and that's first off, some of these parameters were gonna be set in place start next month, regardless, before before the last hyperthon or whatever. But two things that have been true. I'm not gonna get too deep into that, but you know a tree by the fruit that it bears, and you know a bird by the flock that it keeps. Even Unbiased ain't got to be on our channel at all. I might be doing a pop up. Don't nobody know I know her at all, but I'm still a modicum. Even if it's just a pinch, just that much, I'm still representing her because she rock with me.
Absolutely.
What I do in the YouTube streets impact all the people who keep my name in their mouth, who out here supporting me, saying, "Hey, go check out African Dream," and "Hey, go do this, go do that." If I'm out here looking bad, then that make the people who got my name in their mouth look bad as well.
Right.
So for anybody who participate going forward, man, when you come up here, it ain't about being perfect. It ain't about having no flaws. It ain't about none of that, man. It's about I'm literally representing a community that has welcomed me in because it ain't nobody I'd have never seen over this year and however many months, year and a half, that ain't just I done seen folk wrap their arms around each other like I ain't seen damn near my real life. Sorry, Joe. It's hard to find this level of support as a community out in the cyber world. You almost can't find this love and support in the physical world that you live in and day out.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Value that.
Right. And respect it.
And respect it. Because like Unbiased just said, she might know somebody in Mississippi as a single woman driving over to Florida or wherever she going. If they can't get there themselves, they might be able to call a cousin and say, "Hey fam, I'm at work, but this lady I know is stuck on I-20 just outside of whatchamacallit. Baby, you don't know who gonna help you in your moments of need."
Facts.
Don't be burning bridges.
Right.
Don't be burning. It's deeper than just surface. But I'm done. I'm gonna shut up now.
I have one thing to add if I can.
Sure.
So as Jay was talking, it just made me think about if you have kids and you are doing this hypathon, hype again, think about your kids. Because at least that particular live, because once you start doing your hashtags and the algorithms pick up on it, Google is going to pull it. So that means that now it's accessible to Google. And we know that most of our kids that know how to work any type of computers, phones, tablets, or what have you, they can access Google. They may not be able to access your channel if it's not made for kids, okay?
Right.
But they can Google and see the hypathon or hype again. And I'm just saying, when it's your turn to do this, what would you want your kids to remember you by? Or their friends, because they may not watch you, but their friends may end up watching it and be like, girl, your daddy was over there cussing people out and taking off his clothes, or whatever the case may be.
Yeah.
So I think if people would look at it in that aspect, don't think of it just being YouTube. Think of it being, it could be anywhere, because now people can remix your stuff, they can screenshot your stuff, they can screen record your stuff. Sometimes we say and do stuff and people done got it already, and then we decide, oh, I'm gonna take it down, but it's too late. 50 people done already screen recorded what you said.
Right.
Yeah. That's a good point.
And that's the way I feel like we should take the Hype Again crew. What are we gonna call Hype Again? What?
Hold on now.
We'll come up with something.
We're gonna come up with something, but I got somebody that want to say something to y'all.
Okay.
So listen here, y'all. I'm just saying. Listen here, motivation from the weightlifting Baptist Church. We gonna pass around the plate, cause all right. Let me tell y'all, Joe over there sweating like somebody that's looking for him. We gonna give him. We gonna pass the plate around. So hold on, Lord. We gonna pass that plate around so we can get the air conditioning fun jumping up in here. And listen here, that guy next to him, y'all. We gonna give him a little contribution to the plate to get him some of that man weave to cover up them cow licks. And we gonna go over to the favorite fam of YouTube and tell them to keep on pushing, y'all.
Oh,
listen here, y'all. Hey, listen here, y'all. What I want to say to you is, you see how Bide come up in all late and stuff, trying to run things.
Leave me out of that, Bap. Leave me out of that.
Come on up here.
Leave me out of that. Leave me out of that.
I'm just trying to told y'all. You see, I can't say nothing to the sisters up in here, y'all.
So okay.
Don't wanna be noticed. Listen, it ain't like you walked in the church and there wasn't nobody in there and they didn't know you was late. We was already here.
Fashionably, y'all see my shirt? Y'all see my shirt?
But listen, y'all, so what we want to do right now is we want to bring the hypathon back. We want to bring it back.
Amen.
We want to get it up there on the high. We want to bring it. We want to glorify it under your name, Jesus. But listen, y'all. Last but not least, please join the Big Hat Nation so I can get some offerings up here for the motivation from the Weightlifting 74th Street Baptist Church Fund. And that's
Man,
it.
you is out of hand.
And that's all I got to say. Church dismissed.
Hey, look.
We gonna have chicken in the back, y'all.
Man, I'm gonna tell you something.
He said chicken in the back.
Listen,
My God.
when I saw that Harley Davidson, I said, I know what he's doing. I'm just waiting for him to put that camera back on. But I know what he over there doing. He over there plotting. Kim said, "Cluckery King." I do want to kind of start to wrap up. We got just a few more minutes because we're almost at an hour and a half. Is there anything else that anybody wants to mention about Hype Again? Anything that maybe we've missed so far? Just something that we can throw out there?
Did y'all do the rules already?
Yes.
Okay.
We didn't cover them one by one, but we included them in the discussion.
Okay. I was just asking.
Sure.
Do we have anybody want to sign up for the Hype Again for August? Let's go there.
Yeah, put a hand in the chat. You know, put your hand up in the chat if you want to sign up for Hype Again in August.
So raise your hand up in the sky. I'm gonna be on MTV, mama. I'm gonna put it down.
And y'all know that there's only 10. Y'all know that there's only 10 spots available, so y'all better get in where you fit in.
Yes. Now I'm glad you mentioned that, Unbiased, because that is something that we neglected to mention.
Yes, Broke Farmer, it is. Anybody can sign up, any channel.
Anybody.
Yep.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And
Oh,
then
yeah.
we're going to make selections and we'll pick for each month. Now, the good thing about this is when you sign up, you'll be in the database, you'll be in. So we want you to sign up. And then as we evaluate, we've got a pool to pull from. Now, some may not be included initially, some may be included later, but applying and letting us know you want to be a part of it helps us to put this together and to get this thing going. So don't think that you can only do it every month. You can still apply throughout the month, and then we have names that we can go from.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. And it's gonna be fun.
Yeah.
It's gonna be fun. It's gonna be good. It's gonna be a lot more streamlined.
Mm-hmm.
It's gonna run a lot smoother. It's gonna be a lot less back and forth because all of that you learn from the mistakes of the past. So
Right.
a
Yeah.
lot of stuff that have been complications prior to now,
It's no longer. It's no
Mhm.
it's
longer.
no longer. It's no longer.
And halfway
And
through. Oh, I'm sorry,
Mhm.
big bro. I didn't mean to cut you off.
No. Go ahead, wrap up so we can have this other conversation.
I was just gonna say that halfway through we're gonna have a live stream where we're gonna kind of review who's participated so far. We're gonna let everybody know who's coming up next. Just kind of a way to keep everything on track so that you know what's going on. So we're gonna have a total of 10 open slots, but we'll have the one at the end. Y'all stop waving at each other. We're gonna have the one at the end, and then we're gonna have one in the middle. So we'll have a middle to kind of put things together. And then the last slot is going to be the wrap up where we'll kind of come together. We may have some other channels come up, those that participated, that kind of deal.
Hold on, Joe. Sammy Joe, I got you, Queen.
I got you, Sammy Joe. I was about to say that.
Somebody through, baby. I got
you.
You.
Trying to steal my thoughts, somebody. Stop that.
You was too late. Too late. Too late. Too late.
No, listen. I was trying to make sure Joe get out everything he had to say because you know he's about to pass out over there.
Well, I did say excuse me. I did say excuse me. So hey, I was trying to be respectful.
Right.
But I didn't want her to think that we didn't see it. I saw it.
Right.
Matter of fact, I need to screenshot it. Hold on, let me screenshot this.
David Corey, what's going on, fam? Good to see you.
What's up, David Corey?
What's up, David?
Oh man, thank you, David Corey. I am trying to get a little slim. Thank you, brother.
Who?
He called me slim. Did you see that?
He wasn't talking to you.
Oh, I thought he was talking to me.
No.
My bad. My bad. Thought he was talking to me, y'all.
But yeah, Joe, thank you. I mean, I didn't get it all. I'm gonna have to go back and rewind, but thank you.
You're welcome.
Yeah, no doubt.
And that's what this whole thing is all about. So we want to thank everybody for being here. Thank you for supporting all of us, for supporting Hype Again, for supporting our community, because at the end of the day, community is the only leg that we have to stand on. None of us can get anywhere by ourselves. We have to do it together, and that's the purpose of community.
Right. Hey, David.
Now, we're going to wrap up. Tori, tell us about your channel, anything you got going on, anything coming up, that kind of deal.
Oh, Neck Bone News every Monday. Brain Games is still going on and popping.
We can't hear you.
What?
We can't hear.
Tardy TLC, I mean LLC or whatever. But anyway, Neck Bone News.
It's off the chain. It's off the chain.
Games.
Yeah, Neck Bone News.
Yeah, Neck Bone News is off the chain. And that's because, everybody participates, man. When y'all bring it, y'all bring it. Mm-hmm. Everybody on this panel, is a part of Neck Bone News. Mm-hmm. So, I'm really appreciative towards about that. And also with the Brain Games, the Dream Team is on fire. And the name of my membership is Presidential Team.
Look, he got to clarify that.
Right. He don't want to be. He don't want to be called BHN
stuff.
BHN, y'all. Big Hat Nation.
But I am going to end with this. I love y'all so much. I really do. thank everybody for being so much of a big support. To me and to everybody in this community. Man, this is where it's at. And this hype again. I just see good things from this all the way, 100%. So love y'all, peace, and I'm out.
All right.
Hey,
Tori, you just make sure you get your hair cut on Friday instead of Saturday.
well,
It
big
still
bro,
look-
big sis.
It still
I
looks
don't
like
know what
you
that
ain't
was
gonna never have it cut.
You know what I mean?
African dreaming, big bro, big sis. Anything you got going on, let the people know what's happening.
What you got, Sweet Pea?
Who we got? Okay, so we got what's today Wednesday. So Friday we got Friday faves. Sunday we have sardine Sundays.
Yes.
Tuesday we have Trio Tuesdays, and we just dropped a new
Podcast.
some things and some stuff for African Dreaming. We just dropped that over on Spotify, so y'all can check us out over there.
Yeah.
Yeah, and
Yeah.
we appreciate everybody on the panel, everybody in the chat. We love y'all. We couldn't do what we love without all y'all support, and we really do appreciate y'all.
Facts. And anytime you got folk in your life in this YouTube space and this thing right here, like Tori said, everybody up here done been over on Neckbone News. Big rooster that every week, like week in, week out, man. Y'all, I don't. A diamond is a diamond.
Hold on, Jay. Hold
And
on.
when I see diamond,
Yeah, I hear you. I hear you. I know you don't understand how I'm over there every week and ain't got a check yet. That's okay. Continue.
Look, you see, Rooster he can't even let me have my moment, man. All I wanted was my damn moment, man. All I wanted was my doggone moment.
I thought that's what you was about to say. My bad, bro. I apologize.
He can't help it, baby. He can't help it. Anytime,
Gotta bring it back.
Anytime he got a chance to juke at Tori, he gonna juke at Tori. But look here, but now for real, man, this is what I'm talking about. It's a lot of love, family. I appreciate each and every one of y'all, everybody over in the chat. I'm hell in the words of ARD, to the top we can't be stopped. Let's get it. Let's get it.
For sure.
Amen.
For sure. Unbiased.
Yes,
sis,
sir.
big sis.
Yes,
Tell
sir.
me what you got going on. Matter of fact, you can tell me about what happened in the past too. In your case, if you want to. You know what I mean?
Okay.
Yeah. Past being yesterday.
Okay. Y'all see my shirt?
We see your shirt, sis.
So
I
just
We see your shirt.
I just want to say thank you to all of the members on the channel and the supporters and the ones that made it to the celebration yesterday and the ones that didn't and the ones that caught the replay and the ones that's gonna go look over there right now. Okay. We hit our 1 year anniversary for Sew Up to Glow Up Tuesdays on Unbiased LLC. So that means I did a live every Tuesday at the same time for 1 year. Okay.
For 1 year.
And I am so grateful to God for that because it was not easy, but I made it. Right. We made it. Okay. Amen. It was not a one eye thing. It was collective. So just be looking for some new things coming to the channel as of today. I don't know what that is, but for right now, it's gonna be the hype again. Period. Okay.
I see.
Yeah. Yes. Okay.
And also let the people know I'm your executive
okay,
producer.
So listen, Larry. So I believe that what is going to be new on the channel is Tori wants to be a co-host on my channel, and I am going to make that happen for him. So we will discuss that, King.
What?
We will discuss that.
Oh, snap.
Oh,
okay.
Man, I'm about to cry.
Look at Tori getting all emotional.
I was gonna tell you, later, but since y'all like to broadcast everything, you know what I'm saying? Here it is.
Oh wow, thank you so much.
Oh, I'm jealous.
Big
Rooster.
Big Ruru jealous.
Oh.
Yeah, man.
Okay, I'm getting down. I'm stepping down because
You didn't make the cut, Rooster.
Let's get down, guys. We're getting ready to wrap up.
She be cutting rags. I
Yeah,
got them
don't
for
step down
sale.
yet, sis.
She be cutting rags for sale. Anybody want? Anybody need that? Okay.
Let's get it.
Look, I'm glad you didn't pick me. Thank you very much. Thank you, Jesus. Thank you, Lord. No. Hey, listen. Well, let's start with Joe. Joe, thank you, bro. Listen, whatever came in that super chat to help you get that air conditioning, I'm gonna need a cut off of that, bro.
We're gonna play the song in a minute. Yeah.
Listen, to Tori, man, bro, you doing your thing over there on Neckbone News. I'm gonna need a cut, bro. The African Dreaming, I want to say, man, y'all owe me a thanks for thinking about thinking up sardine Sundays. I'm biased.
Yes.
You owe me for thinking about sew them up to glow them up on Tuesdays.
You can't even get the name right, but okay.
Right.
Blow up to sew up, glow up to sew up. Sew up to glow up Tuesdays. Yeah, that part right there, y'all. So y'all see that now. Y'all heard me. I didn't put it out there. Y'all see that? Everybody on the panel owe me, except for me. But anyway, man, what y'all doing here is a great thing. I'm wishing y'all much success.
Absolutely.
I'm happy to be a part of it. And man, y'all keep doing what you're doing, man, because I look at all these people in the chat, man, they love y'all. We all love y'all.
Yeah.
Y'all love them. I'm hoping y'all love me. You see David Corey, after I thought he called me Slim. You see, he ain't say nothing to me after that. I think he was trying to tell me that I was a fat boy. That's okay.
Oh, Lord.
I got it. I understand.
Okay, y'all. Thank y'all for coming.
Anyway,
these people don't know how to be quiet.
Mr. President, I'm reclaiming my time.
You can't help.
I'm reclaiming my time. Okay, thank you. Anyway, no, I'm just playing. Listen, y'all. So y'all see my new name in the chat that David Corey gave me? Slim. Y'all start calling me Slim.
Stop it. Ain't nobody.
I thought he was talking to me when he said Slim.
We don't lie over here.
He was telling what was on your desk. It was a Slim Jim.
Okay. That's what it was. It's like a Slim Jim on my desk.
We don't do no line over here.
Anyway.
We don't do no line over here.
Who? Wait. Speak for yourself, unbiased.
Oh.
Now,
that dude in the big hat, he swearing down. He got cow licks. You know that's a lie.
Just to bring this thing back, we're trying to put this thing together, and Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday
Thursday,
is Monday,
Saturday,
Sunday.
Oh, my bad.
Tuesday's Tech Tuesday. Wednesday is Welcome In Wednesday, where we talk about working on yourself. Today we talked about working on hype again, the changes we're making, wanted everybody to know what was going on. We appreciate everybody for being here. Thank you all for being awesome. And if you ever think you can't do it, remember the recipe. Stay strong, stay positive, stay active.
Geek Squad.
Hold on, y'all. Hold on, Joe. April Showers,
Yeah.
you didn't do nothing. I don't think April Showers did anything wrong, did she?
No.
She apologized.
No. Oh, yeah.
April Showers, you did not do anything wrong. Listen, Miss April. If you could shake your money maker, listen. If you could shake your money maker,
yes,
with Newports and chicken on the couch, do what you do.
Baby, I be out in the chair. Okay, be in the chair.
Hey, just puff past that cigarette.
Now, if you told Rooster to shake his money maker, I don't know if that's too accurate because he ain't got no money maker.
Oh my gracious! Look, let me play this song to get Tracy right, and we finna get out of here.
Okay.
So let me play this song real quick because Tracy want to hear the song.
Yeah.
Deuces.
Hey, I know we finna go. Miss April, I'm telling you, Rooster right. We good. What none of that.
Yeah, you good.
Or none of that. If you want to shake your money, make a shake it. I was over on another platform earlier. I seen somebody, a 3-year-old mama was twerking on it. It's fine. Calm down.
You seen them? I don't know if you seen them by yesterday. She like to broke a butt cheek though when she, you know what I'm saying? I was like, girl, you better get on that.
That chair
Better
kind
get
of.
up over that chair. That chair was
Right.
listen.
And I shake my money maker every live, I think.
Man,
Oh,
you
yeah,
ain't
here we
listen,
go.
Tori.
Okay.
Stop
Okay.
it.
Tori, next
All
time,
right.
next time, angle the camera down just a little bit.
Girl, hush. Girl, hush.
Thank y'all so much for
Oh my
being here.
goodness.
We appreciate
Peace,
you
family.
all. We will see you on the next one. Y'all take care.
Peace.
Peace.
Well, holla. Yeah. Yeah.